I just bought a snow thrower for 20 bucks. Let's get her home and see if I can get her started. See her back there? Yeah. An Echo. I didn't know Echo made snow throwers, but I guess for a couple years they did. So, we'll see. Looks like a little bit of fun. Well, let's see what I bought, shall we? So, Echo ST 5000 5 horse, and like I said, I paid 20 bucks for it. So let's get it out of the truck here and take another look at it. Okay, so cover's kind of banged up here. The gas doesn't smell too bad. Looks like the cover's been off for a while. Kind of corroded in there. Primer bulb's okay. Pull cord's still attached. A little bit of rust, but geez, I think these were out in the late 90s, so what are we looking at, 20 years? So obviously it's been used, but not that much. The scraper's shot. He said it ran last year. Got a choke. It looks like the ignition key is on. Let's see if she has some compression. Oh yeah. Definitely. So let's take a look at this Echo snow thrower and see if we have any luck with it. Oh, electric start too. What in the world? I didn't see that. Electric starter, push to start. So I gotta figure out how that works. Let's yeah, maybe I should go look at an owner's manual online first before I get too carried away here, because there's got to be, I don't see a place to, some of those you got to plug in a cord, and I don't see any place to do that. So it's got to have a battery somewhere, and it's got to be behind one of these covers. So let's I'm going to go do a little research, because all of a sudden my plans for this thing may have changed. I have a Toro out in the shed, and if this thing has an electric starter, that would be pretty nice. Same engine, it's a Tecumseh engine. This is a 5 horse. I'm not sure what the Toro is, but got to be close. Huh, interesting. Okay, so after a little research, at least in the parts manual, it shows some kind of plug right here, but clearly there isn't. So I'm going to take this off and see what we got underneath. Looks like. These got to come out as well. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's try hammering. Nope. So while I'm in here, I'm going going to cut this, this off so I can get this plastic shroud off. So, just my own personal preference, but I see a lot of guys wearing safety glasses, but rarely do I see them wearing earplugs. My personal opinion is cutoff wheels are loud. This is interesting. Made in the USA. I thought Echo was at least a Japanese company. Trying to get these off, but that ain't happening. So let's just see what happens here. Oh, fires right up. How about that? Well, let's put it on choke. Now let's give it a shot of the good stuff here. So full, just about out. Put it on choke. There's a little bit of gas in it. Not really want to put in. Yeah, there's plenty in there. You know, I don't know about you. If I go through this once every year with my Toro, usually around the first snow in January, and I get it started and it's fine for the rest of the season. I can start it again in March or April and it'll start right up. It's always that first time. But at least this thing fired up. Well, I know it runs. Kinda. Fuel's garbage. Wow, that's pretty stinky. So let's do this. Let's drain some fuel here. I'm just going to disconnect the fuel line from the carburetor, and there's just a little bit in that gas tank, and we'll that gasoline smells bad. We'll take this off, drain this. There's not a lot in there. Put some fresh gas in there. Let some out from the bowl and see what, maybe we'll just take the bowl off and see what it looks like. Can you see the water in there? Looks kind of a little bit like milk. Can you see it? Gosh, I can still smell that gas. It's awful. Yummy. Looks like soup. Got a little one down here. Got a little one down here. So let's just kind of see. I got some carbon choke cleaner. I'm just going to blow that off. Rebuilding the can. Now this might be hard for you to see. Yeah, but take my word for it, the orifice is clogged here. So I'm going to have to get this air gun and kind of pull that out. And now can you see it? I bet you can. So let's get that back together now. So we clean that muck out from underneath the bowl, put some fresh gas in it, we'll shoot it with some starting fluid and see what happens. Now that I smell like bad gas. And that's the liquid kind, not the other kind. About that. Still no fuel in the fuel bowls. Take this bowl off again. So I don't think any fuel's getting through yet. Nope. Alright, so the float might have been stuck, so we have gas now. So what do you think? Closer. clearly not getting gas. Pretty much one piece. And it's not rusty or anything in there. Okay, I think there might have been a little bit of crud in the bottom through the orifice there, because I can see what I couldn't see before. Let's see something here. Okay, I could see it in the garage, but of course I can't see it out here. But if I shine a light through it, now I can see light at the end of the tunnel there. So I think there was something in there. So this is kind of odd. Fuel line, primer. You got a little vent right here with nothing on it. I wonder what that goes to. I'm gonna have to go see. So before I go do some research, I put the bowl back on the carb, hook the lines back up. So before I go do some research to see if I can figure out where that other port goes to, I put the bowl on, I hook the fuel line back up. Let's get this thing a squirt, see what happens. Gas in the bowl. Oh, I can see the gas in the choke area there. Pretty good. 20 bucks. Clean that carb out a little bit. Took a little bit, but we got it. So I think this is where I'm going to stop the video. The rest of this isn't really rocket science. I still want to cut these bolts off and put a new scraper on here. And I'll do something about, I don't know if I can try and work these out. This one, and this one for the plastic shield here. But it runs great now. You heard it. The rest of it's just struggling and cursing and all that kind of stuff. So if you stuck around this far, glad you came along. We'll probably toss this up for sale because I already got one. I was going to use this for another project, and I don't know. Let's see. Maybe my next video I'll show you what I was going to use this for. It's a 5-horse motor, 2-cycle. I'll bet that's a little screamer on something, say like a mini bike or a go-kart. So I don't know. Let's see. There's no mounting pad though. How's that attached there? It's got a shaft over there. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll just sell it and use the money for my next project. So if you like these kind of videos, again, I like fixing just about anything. Go down below, click that subscribe button. Go ahead, do it right now. It won't hurt you. It won't hurt. Go ahead. And because I got plenty of more stuff to do, and still got Frankenstein over here that Got to finish that little piece down there, and gonna try and sell it again, see what happens. But other than that, if you like the video, like it, share it, subscribe, and hope to see you again soon. Alright, have a great day.